All right, guys, here we go. Round one underway. Carry squad on defense over there. They are coming out with that 225, the 227, 277. Leo 1, Sheridan, and that 1860. Carry squad coming out with the MVY, the 705A, the IS4, the Batchat, and the 1860. All right, let's see what these guys have planned. Looks like these fast tanks of Checkmate are going to try to push hill, and they want that hill control. Now, Potato and Yuri are coming up that way. They're going to get spotted pretty far back. Now, Potato is committing. All right, they know they went pretty heavy towards the hill. Now, Bono in the bat chat, he did get out there. He is farming into the back of Dodge. Dodge down to a one shot. Dodge has been focused out quick. Now, Bono did take about half health. He got one more shot at the 277, and he's having to duck off on that reload. Nick going to come over and put a little cap pressure on B. In the meantime, Checkmate going to start pushing over a little bit more. 277 takes up position behind the rock. NATO is down below half health. Takes a big roll for 500 right there. What's up, King Lou? All right, Nick's going to start slowly coming up, puts one into the Sheridan and backs off. Bono back there is lit on the reload, trying to move around. NATO hanging on to, never mind, NATO is out. Ooh, tank killer over there on fire in that Sheridan. Nick going to be aggressive, try to get him out with a ram. All right, he is down. The 277 is a one shot for the T60. Turn it back to face him. Bono coming in with the bat chat fully loaded. Meanwhile, Yuri and Panda over here in that MVY on the IS4 just trying to hold on here and let their team come around on a little bit of a flank. All right, Nick did take a shot, did not connect. Takes a big one back from the 277. All right, heavies are going to start closing in. Multi going to be, oh, Nick just driving on top of him, but getting flipped over and taking a shot to his underside. Nick may be stuck there. Now, the Leo did go down. We did not see that on camera, but Carry Squad taking the first round here. All right. Over on Carry, Builder Nick, 2 kills, 2801. Bono with 1 kill, 2687. Yuri, 1699. Panda with 2 kills, 1563. And Potato, 1300 even. Over on Checkmate, Kaiser with 2965. Multi with 2095. Jay coming out with 1 kill, 1688. St. Killer with 905. And Dodge, unfortunately, it's out hard. All right, let's get the scoreboard updated. Let's get to the second round of mines. What'd you think was finished, Harry? The tournament or the matches for the day? All right, here we go. Harry Squad coming out with the MVY, that 705A, 7 bad chat, not changing the tank, I don't believe. And Checkmate coming in with the exact same lineup. Well, let me change that. Dodge did change out from that 225 to a Leo 1. But looks like Checkmate gonna go pretty heavy up on the hill again here. Full force. Potato does get a couple of spots there. Now the Leo not going to be able to make this cross. He's going to take some punishment once he gets lit. If he gets lit. Oh, he did not get lit. I believe Multi got a shot into NATO and made him back off. That may have allowed Dodge to sneak in there unspotted. Ooh, Nick takes a big shot. Takes another big shot. Multi takes one from Panda there. Now Bono is on a flank. Yuri also flanking around here in the I-7. Multi takes another big shot, goes down to half health. All right, Tank Killer going to drop off the back here in that Sheridan. Now, this could spoil this push around for Bono. Bono gets lit, gets a shot to Multi, though. Now, the Sheridan doesn't know Yuri's there. He goes. Oh, but Yuri's not looking. Takes a shot for it. Gets a shot to Multi, though. They do have that AT-60 down to a one-shot. Bono, not sure how many he's fired. He may be close to a reload. Now, we are seeing the Sheridan trying to get a flank here. If he can get out there, he can start getting some farm into Yuri. That'll be good for checkmate. Does get spotted by Bono, though. Bono gets one shot into him. He's going to kind of be stuck there. He's got to lose that spot, try to get out, reposition. Meanwhile, the rest of Carry Squad, looks like they're grouping up, going to push into the 277 here. Yuri pushing on up in that IS-7. They still think the light tank's over there to the left. All right, we're going to see Panda come around, go over towards the A cap. Let's see. He does spot Tank Killer. Tank Killer tried to skirt around the cap, but did get lit anyway when Panda went that way. Tank Killer takes a big shot, goes down to half health. Bono does make the move, gets around to the back of Multi, takes him out. All right, looks like Potato and Builder are going to make the move on the 277 here. Kaiser lands a big shot at the 705A. 705A bounces. 277 going to come in and get Nick out here. Nick lands one last shot. Potato stuck on that long reload. Going to try to put his last shot here into the 277, but bounced. Ooh. Bono just took a massive shot there. They do get a double tap into the light tank here. Yuri just kind of trying to hold off the 63 and the 277 here, trying to side scrape off the rock. Bono's stuck on reload. Panda going to have to go finish off the Sheridan in the back. 277 does push into Yuri. Panda does get a supporting shot, but Dodge does a little flank on top with the Leo. Gets a big shot to Yuri. Yuri down to a one shot. Does get a bounce there, but goes down. Bono gets one more into the 277 there, coming off a reload. Sheridan goes down. Panda lands a big one into Dodge. This game far from over. Now Bono does have to top that reload here. He's got to get a full clip. Panda kind of stuck in a corner back here. Ooh. That Leo wanted to get the spot on Bono right there. All right, Leo dropped off. Let's see if the Leo starts to get a little cap pressure on. See what they're going to do. All right, Bono does get the 277 lit. 277 backing up, trying to stay safe. Panda tried to get the shot in. All right, dodging that Leo, going to try to flank around. Panda is on the move, trying to get out of that back corner. All right, Panda Peaks gets lit by the 277. Nobody able to get a shot off. Like the Leo over there in the back, trying to get on the hill, trying to find a sight path to see Panda. And we are down at the 330 mark. Oh, 277 lands a big shot. Leo going to start adding that cap pressure on. All right, it looks like we're going to see carry squad. They're going to try to push the hill. They're going to try to get the 277 and the 63 out. That's going to be a risky play. All right, Super gets the kill on the 277. Takes a shot, though. He is a 1. He's going to have to let Panda pull that shot from Kaiser here. There it is. Let's see if Buno can pull out, get that shot. They do. Oh, all right. 42 seconds on the cap. They know he's got to be behind the rock more than likely. Somebody going to have to drop off and just push in. Panda slowly trying to go down. He doesn't want to take any damage on that. Ooh. $19 seconds on the cap. Now Panda's going to get the reset here. He's got to try to push him out where the back can get the shot. There it is. Oh, the bat bounced the second shot, though. Panda can take one if he needs. Oh, but he doesn't have to. Oh, man. This is a good game, guys. All right. That's going to put carrier squad up 2-0 going into Arctic region. All right, let's look. Panda coming out on top over there on carry with 1 kill, 35-51. Super Buno, man. 4 kills, 34-53 out of that bat chat. Yuri coming out with 18-69, and unfortunately Nick and Potato not breaking 500. Jay coming out with 3 kills, 29-21. Kaiser with 25-58. Dodge with 23-96. Tank Killer with 18-10, and Multi not breaking the 500 mark. All right, here we go. Arctic region. Checkmate over there coming out with that 277. The Leo, the Chisel, the CS63, and the LT. And carrier squad, Super Conk, IS7, Bat Chat, Leo, and that AT60. All right, looks like carry going to go up north. Looks like they're going to try to pull off A-Cap. Now, TK is coming up on a spotting run here. He's about to give his team a lot of info, more than likely. Does get the AT6 and the IS7. IS7 might be in a little trouble on this cross here. 1, 2, 3, half health and tracked in the open. Now the Super Conqueror here, he did stop at his tracks. A very smart move. He does not want to try that cross. All right, Bad Chat Buno did get lit there last second as well. All right, now CK is pulling back. The Super Conqueror is going to go ahead and cross right now. All right, looks like we're going to get a pretty heavy medium flank here from Checkmate. Going to start going down the 9 line. They already got the light tank and the Chisel on a pretty good start. Kaiser trying to catch up. Now, Carry Squad didn't really bring anything super sneaky. They didn't bring a light tank. Looks like you're going to start coming down a little bit. Not sure if they're going to try to stick him half health on the flag. Oh, Panda gets blind fired by multi over here in this Leo. TK, and is Kaiser up in that spot? No, he is down low. Just lighting all these guys up, letting Kaiser farm into him here. Now the LT did get lit up there in that that little hidey hole. These guys cannot stay here. They're going to keep getting lit and shot. They're going to have to move. Kaiser with a blind fire in on, looks like the Supertronix tracks there. All right, Bono coming out across the flag. Did get tracked. Got it fixed. Got down into the dip. Now Potato does go down here. Bono trying to line up a shot on that chisel. Trying to lose a spot, though. There goes Yuri. Checkmate with full map control here. Fortunately, Carry Squad just kind of stuck up in the corner. Just outspotted with the eyes of the LT. And they are slowly getting bled out. Those two heavies, man. Not sure why they just stuck them right there. Like, just a tough spot for them. All right, 277 did get lit. Panda tried to get a shot off, but did not connect. Bono kind of stuck down here in that little ravine. And Chisel and 63 going to start pushing in on Nick here. All right, Bono going to have two tanks pushing in on him. LT's coming in along with the 277. Bono stuck on reload. He is going to go down in a moment. Looks like Nick and Panda going to try to fight out the Chisel here. Panda takes a shot, goes down to a 1. Builder Nick lands his shot, takes a dodge down to a 1. Panda goes down. Nick should take the Chisel out, but Kaiser should get cleanup. Checkmate coming out with a point on the board. All right, over on Carry Squad, Panda on top with 1,1200. Nick did pick up a kill with 1,000. Nobody else breaking 500. Kaiser 3 kills, 3,600. Multi with 2,000. Dodge with 1,700. Killer with 1 kill, 16, and Jay with 1 kill, 1,300. All right, here we go. Let's see what Carry Squad can do on defense here. Carry coming out with that 279E, the Bat Chat, the Centurion Action X, the Leo, the 1860. Checkmate coming out with the Machine, the Leo, the Chisel, the CS, and the LT. A very quick lineup. Checkmate going to be very, very hard over here on B. Now Nick gets lit very quickly. He's trying to get into that little K4 spot. Takes a shot from the LT. Another couple of shots come in. Ooh, it's a lucky bounce there at the end. All right, Yuri is lit, but everybody kind of backed off a little bit and rotated around. Yuri's going to get this little forward spot. Looked like Nick was trying to take out that little ice road so they can't come down below him. Keeps missing it though. There he goes. All right, Machine CS and the Leo are rotating back around north. The light take already up by A, knocking down trees, getting his little nest set up. It's like Panda was taking a few blind fires into the position where he was last game. Bono's starting to rotate out. The AX starting to rotate around. Cap pressure is on. Multi and that Chisel bringing up the rear over there on the rotate. All right, shots starting to get a little closer to TK there. Kind of shocked nobody has shot down the building yet. All right, down to 50 on the cap. Bono is lit. Down to 30 seconds. All right, Bono did take a tracking shot. Oh, they get a shot at the tank killer and set him on fire. Now, Bono is hurting, but he does get low and hopefully safe there. TK stays alive even after the fire. Gets down, gets low. All right, now Bono does lose the spot. Let's see if he tries to get out or if he's just going to hang around there for a little bit. All right, Machine does get lit. But he stays safe, doesn't take any damage. Oh, Panda takes a blind fire. All right, look at that. Panda takes one shot and everybody starts shooting at that spot. I love it. Looks like Panda tried to re-blind fire into the Machine, but did not connect. All right, down to the 5-minute mark. All right, Machine rotating over. The Leo had rotated over previously. All right, Machine on the move. Now the Machine does get lit. Takes a big shot from Yuri there. All right, Machine She's going to push down in the valley and just make it hard for the Batch Hat to come back up that way and spot here. All right, now Nick did move up a little bit. Was spotted by the machine. Ooh, takes a tracking shot there. All right, now it's going to be hard for Bono to come in from any angle here. Takes a big shot there from the Leo. Goes down to one shot. Now the Leo and the Action X are coming that way as well. Bono goes down. Panda is at half health. Oh, Panda, no. That's not what you wanted to do. That was unfortunate. Now Potato in a bad spot. Everybody going to start coming in around on him. And it does get the LT lit. Backs off the cap, but damage has been done here. TK does go down, but it's a 2v4 situation. 2.5 minutes on the clock. Sheen Hanks another big hit from the 279. All right, they're going to pull the Chisel of Multi in. Are they going to leave him on the cap, or are they going to just get ready to push? Builder Dick takes a shot there. He goes down to half health. Bounces the return shot. Ooh, Nick with a lucky bounce from the Leo. Takes a shot in the side from Multi, though. Goes down to a 1. All right, Multi just going to come in full health. He's going to drive around, kill off Nick. And that's just going to leave Yuri here fighting on his lone. Slowly getting bled out. Down to a 1 shot. All right, we are tied up 2-2, and we're going to go to Ghost Town for tiebreaker. GG's, boys. All right, Nick coming out with 1,200. Yuri with 1 kill of 1,100. Nobody else breaking 500. Jay with 3,885. Multi 1 kill, 731. Kaiser with 2 kills, 1,865. Dodge 1 kill, 300, and TK with 271. All right, here we go. Tiebreaker, boys. Over on Checkmate, they're coming out with a 113 to 215B. Top 5 heavy, the IS4, and the AMX B. And Carry Squad coming out with the 113, the E100, the TVD8 heavy, the IS7, and the IS4. All right, let's see what happens now. I will say Carry Squad did look better on mines with the more of a Brawley style fights. Did not go so well for them on the more spread out, get the angles and stuff on Arctic region. So I do want to say I think Ghost Town will be good for them. Get back to the Brawley tighter fight. But, well, it's Carry Squad. I mean, look at these guys. It doesn't matter. These guys are good on any kind of map. Any kind of brawl, fight, whatever. All right, Panda gonna have to be careful on this peak here. He is gonna have a big gun looking his way pretty soon. All right. Ooh. How? I guess they proxied each other through the building. All right, Builder Nick, that 58. Ooh, peeks up, takes a shot from Ulti in the 215B. And we do have the 50B of TK on a rotate over here as well. Looks like we're going to see Carry Squad full push into Kaiser and Dodge here. Looks like that 50 top 5 heavy is going to be focused out first. Down to a 1. All right, Builder Nick is down to 902. Trying to get his last shot. It looks like he's going to try to drop it into the 113 at Kaiser, but does not get it off. Kaiser down to 156. Ambition's coming up. It looks like Yuri picked up the kill. 4v3 here. Bono trying to get that E100's health in the game here. Gets a big shot into the IS-4. Yuri lands another shot into the IS-4. TK goes on reloading that 50B. All right, carry squad kind of stalled out here. They're going to have to find somebody to push. They can't keep taking fire in this cross. Looks like they're going to push out the IS-4. They're going. They got to commit. TK's almost off reload. E100 is going to go down here. Yuri trying to hold off the 215B. They do get the IS-4. TK's clip is gone. He is on reload. Panda going to have to turn and help with this full health 215B. Ambition's going to try to chase down TK over here. Tracks him, but no damage. Panda goes down. This guy's got to get some focus fire into this. Ambition's down to a one shot. TK almost off reload, coming back in. Ambition's going to go down here. Now Yuri should get the reload here. He does. TK's got 3 left. He's going to pop a reload here. Yuri tried to get the shot off, but did not connect. TK is going to use that speed. He's going to get around, not give Yuri another shot to get in. And he is gone. Whew. Couldn't ask for a better match here, guys. Looks like Yuri going to come out here and get on the cap, force TK to come to him. Looks like the 50B going to take a long trip around, maybe try to get over in these hills back here and shoot from there. Down to a minute. Now, I don't really think there's much of a ridge. No. He'll have clear shots. All right, does get lit. They light each other. Oh, the first round hits the building. Yuri lands it. Still got 3 from the 50B. Oh, hit the dirt. Yuri does come off the flag here. TK goes on a reload after the, what, two or three shots there? All right, Yuri staying on cab. Going to force TK to have to come back to him still. TK going to wrap all the way back around, come in at a different angle. Yuri's still watching behind him, but nothing there. See who can land a shot here. Trying to use that E100 for cover. TK not finding the shot he liked there. All right, down to 40 seconds. Looks like TK going to go way out to the A4 area, try to get that shot off. Yuri outspotted him just by a millisecond there. 20 seconds. All right, TK having to really commit here. 11 seconds. Yuri bounced his shot. TK bounced his shot. 6 seconds. Does get the track damage in. That's enough to get the reset. Oh, Yuri lands a big shot. Yuri's got to pull up here. TK on reload. Right in the open. Yuri lands it. Carry squad takes down checkmate. Ooh, that was a hell of a game, man. Hell of a game, GG's, guys. All right, let's take one quick look at damage. Yuri on top of that ice, 3 kills, 4165. Ambitions with 2 kills, 2681. Bunno, 2109. Panda with 1809. Builder Nick, 1586. And over on carry, multi in that 250B, man, he just farmed it out. 2 kills, 5384. TK putting up a great effort, but 2 kills, 2741. Jay with 1819. Kaiser with 1205. And that top 5 heavy just getting focused out quickly.